Henry Whitmore never thought a single penny could change his life, until the night he woke to the sound of shattered glass. Someone had broken in. His heart pounded. They were looking for it, a simple, worn 1-cent coin. But this wasn't just any penny. It was worth over $1 million. And now, someone was willing to steal, or worse, to get it. The $1 million cent, a tale of mystery and fortune. On a quiet evening in late autumn, Henry Whitmore sat alone in the attic of his late grandfather's house, sorting through decades of forgotten relics. Dust swirled in the dim light as he opened an old wooden chest filled with yellowed newspapers, faded photographs, and trinkets from a time long past. Among the clutter, his fingers brushed against a small, delicate glass case. Inside, resting on a folded note, was a simple 1-cent coin. At first glance, it looked like any other penny, worn, dull, and unremarkable. But something about the way it had been preserved made Henry pause. He carefully unfolded the note. The words, written in shaky cursive, sent a chill down his spine. "This is no ordinary penny. It holds a secret worth a fortune. Keep it safe." Henry frowned, turning the coin over in his fingers. The date read 1943, but instead of the usual zinc-coated steel, it gleamed with a faint reddish hue. He vaguely recalled reading about rare pennies from that era, but could it really be worth anything? Determined to find out, he took the coin to a small numismatic shop in town. The shop's owner, an elderly collector named Mr. Grayson, examined it under a magnifying glass. His face went pale. This could be one of the lost 1943 copper cents," he murmured, his voice barely above a whisper. Henry leaned in. "What do you mean?" In 1943, during World War II, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to steel to save metal for the war effort. But a few copper planchets were mistakenly struck. Only a handful are known to exist, and they sell for millions. Mr. Grayson's hands trembled as he set the penny down. "If this is real, you're holding a fortune." Henry's heart pounded. $1 million penny? Could it really be true? A dangerous discovery. Word of the discovery spread quickly. Coin collectors, historians, and treasure hunters started showing up at Henry's house, eager to get a glimpse of the rare coin. Reporters called non-stop, and online forums buzzed with speculation. Then came the anonymous threats. One night, Henry awoke to the sound of shattering glass. Someone had broken into his home. His heart raced as he crept downstairs, clutching a baseball bat. The living room was in chaos. Drawers overturned, furniture slashed, and papers scattered. But the penny was gone. Or so they thought. What the thieves didn't know was that Henry had hidden the real coin inside a false bottom drawer in his grandfather's old desk. The one they had stolen was a worthless replica. Fearing for his safety, Henry took the real penny to a secure bank vault the next morning. He hired a lawyer and arranged for an expert authentic. The verdict? It was real. One of only a few surviving 1943 copper pennies in existence. With demand soaring, an auction was scheduled. The auction of a lifetime. Collectors from around the world gathered in a grand New York auction hall. The air buzzed with excitement as the auctioneer lifted the coin into view. "We start the bidding at $500,000. Paddles shot into the air. The numbers climbed fast. 1 million, 1.5, 1.6. The room held its breath. Sold for $1.7 million to the anonymous bidder. The gavel struck, sealing the fate of Henry's grandfather's lucky penny. As Henry walked away, check in hand, he couldn't help but smile. The true worth of the coin wasn't just in its value, but in the mystery, the danger, and the history it carried through time.